Yes, sir. Welcome, as we call to order, the regular city council meeting on this, the 6th day of August, 2024 at 6 p.m. At this time, we will stand for the invocation. Councilman Stephen Strong is going to lead us in the invocation, and Mayor Pro Tem Henry Pace is going to lead us in the pledges. Go ahead, sir.
Let's bow our heads.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. We do have a quorum present, so we can move on. Notices have been legally posted and in the proper places that they're supposed to be, so we'll move right along with, do we have any citizens' comments that have signed up? Cheryl? We do not. Okay, we'll pass that. Time for presentation and announcements. Do we have any presentations or announcements council needs to do or not? Okay. We'll move on to that. We'll move on to the consent agenda now. Items on the consent agenda can be voted on in one sweep or not, if the council so approves to move one of these things to the main agenda. If we don't need to do that, do I hear a motion to approve the consent agenda? Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Like sign opposed. Consent agenda stands approved at this time. We'll move on to regular session here on the council. Item number 3. We will open the first public hearing on the voluntary annexation of Christus Good Shepherd Medical Center to be located in the 1700 block of U.S. Highway 259 South. Okay. Hearing is now open. Anyone have anything to add to that? Now's the time. If not, hands raising up at this time. So, close the public hearing. Announce that the public hearing will be closed at this time. Now we'll move on to item number 4 on the agenda. That's consideration and possible action upon the nomination of me, Buzz Fullen, to the 911 Texas Eastern Board. Do I hear a motion? Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Like sign opposed. Item number 5 on the agenda is consideration and possible action upon nominating me, Buzz Fullen, to the Henderson Housing Authority Board. Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Like sign opposed. Okay, item number 6 would be consideration and possible action upon taking a record vote for the proposed 2024 property tax rate. Okay. Mr. Abercrombie, you'd like to say anything?
I will take it on from here. Council, I appreciate your time again tonight. This is the main reason that we're here. As we discussed in our council budget workshop the other night, the intent is to keep the tax rate flat, just as it was last year. No intention to raise the rate. And so we've been going through the necessary processes with the county tax assessor up until about 30 minutes ago. Well, actually, maybe about 10 minutes ago. from what it sounds like, to work through and get the actual information that's needed to put in front of you tonight. So the notice of public hearing on tax increase is what I have on the screen there, and your screen's in front of you. And so the rate would be the exact same rate, 0.541799, as our current rate is. That's what's put out. There's a little difference in the M&O, which is maintenance and operation for general fund, and the INS. There's a little more this year in the M&O and the operating side. The INS, it could just simply because the debt rate is, or the debt service side, the payment side has gone downstairs. So there's a little fluctuation there in those two, but the actual rate is identical, as we discussed. So see, Secretary Cheryl Jimerson probably wants to hear, I guess, a record vote, right? Is that what you need? So from each one of you to be able to propose the tax rate, this is what will be posted, and which we will have a public hearing on the next two meetings for the public tax, or for the tax rate and for the proposed budget. So this is just a proposed piece, and then we'll go into the public hearings in the next two meetings.
All right. Okay. That's what she was asking for. That's what she got. Okay. So council action as a whole is not necessary at this because we just made the have it on record. I don't think that'd be necessary. All right. So let's move on to item number 7 on the agenda. That's consideration and possible action on the order of a municipal election to be held November 5th, 2024 for the mayor, council districts 2 and 3 positions. Okay. Do I hear a motion? Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. Like sign opposed. Item number 7 stands approved at this time. No executive session. Cheryl, is that correct? Okay, so at this time at 6:11 p.m., I'll ask for a motion to adjourn. Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor, please say aye. We are adjourned. Thank you. Is that a record? Is that a record? You can't do that.